Mike, you show me a pro basketball player who drives a Kia, and I'll show you the backup point guard for the Phoenix Mercury. Please, Shaq generates more horsepower eating breakfast. But, of course, you guys are talking about rants and raves, and what is there not to rave about young Trevor Bayne? What a weekend for the kids. Justin Bieber wins the celebrity NBA All-Star Game celebrity MVP. Blake Griffin rocks the dunk contest, and Bayne takes the Daytona 500. Up next, Mark Sanchez's girlfriend finishes the 11th grade. If you don't feel old yet, Bayne is 20 years old, watches Rugrats, and says Jeff Gordon was his childhood idol. When it comes to sponsors, he's looking at Xbox, Chuck E. Cheese, and Toys R Us, while the rest of the NASCAR guys are chasing down Insure, Depends, and the AARP.
Oh, come on now.
Forget Budweiser. This kid can barely handle Red Bull. And, of course, Sanchez did call and want to know if he had a little sister.
Oh.
Mike, you know, the Red Sox played a role in making all of this possible.
Yes, they did.
Their Roush Fenway team races Bayne in the Nationwide Cup Series, but they lent him to the venerable Wood brothers in the 500. Forget selling Babe Ruth or trading Jeff Bagwell. The Sox just gave away Trevor Bayne.
Oh, stop it. The Sox get no credit.
After the race, Fox's Chris Myers said Bayne, quote, this was a quote, joins an elite group including the youngest winner of the Super Bowl, Ben Roethlisberger, and the youngest winner of the Masters, Tiger Woods. Talk about slander by association. I'm sure that made his mom real proud. Let's see, Bayne is 20, so that means he'll be 63 when LeBron James wins his first NBA title.
Oh, come on. That's a cheap shot, Bill.
Well, what do you expect? It is President's Day. Of course, Tiger Woods loves President's Day. When else can you enjoy a leisurely breakfast at Perkins and then get 75% off a new mattress? And you know, all the stars came out in the past few days, the best of the best showing off their skills. Of course, I'm talking about the Red Sox starting spring training down at Fort Myers. When 100 fans showed up for the first workout, Kyle Crawford looked around and thought it was opening day at the Trop.
Why are you picking on the Rays? You take their players and now you want to rip them?
Well, they're like our AAA team, you know that. And it's good news for the Sox. J.D. Drew is still healthy, and it's already February 21st. Finally, there's your old pal, Mike, Al from Dadeville, the ultimate idiot football fan stereotype. You know, the Alabama fan who killed the 130 old trees because he hated Auburn?
Yeah.
And he named his kids Bear and Crimson. Is that right?
Yep.
Well, this guy has issues. So as a public service, and with apologies to Jeff Foxworthy, I'm going to put out some warning signs. You know you may be a crazed Bama fan if you think High Culture is a Best of Springer DVD. You've been turned away by the people greeter at Walmart.
Ah, boo.
You think the Elvis classic Kissing Cousins is a sex ed film. Your family tree resembles a telephone pole.
Ah.
Your DNA is drawn from a gene puddle. And you're upset because Dueling Banjos isn't the national anthem.
That's a great song, Dueling Banjos, okay?
Finally, the All-Star Weekend.
You just said finally.
Or as it was better known, the Dwight Howard House Hunters Marathon. Dwight was so good on The Tonight Show, he's going to change his name from Superman to Ed McMahon. And they're already working on changing that sign from Hollywood to Howardwood.
Ah, why do you want to do that?
Finally, Mike, the streak comes to an end. Every week I've called, I've had at least one Rex Ryan joke. But alas, I couldn't come up with anything. I tried hard today, but I came up a foot short.
Thank you, Obnoxious.